everyone, welcome back to my channel, guys. So nice to have you guys with me again. So we're going to get into the comment section of this last video that we did of her reaction, which was what I called Groundhog Day. Shop with me, bake with me, all festive vibes. We're going to look into the comments and have a look, and then we're going to quickly do some Reddit comments as well, and then we're going to do a Reddit reaction to this to Alex. So Caroline's Corner says, with all this spending she's doing, she could have easily contributed to 20 plus angel trees for kids and families in need. She's an absolute disgrace, greedy and self-serving. Never change. Alexandra Irene Thomas Rodriguez. Very true, Caroline's Corner. She will never ever change. Mel Moon, she could also do multiple holiday giveaways, care packages to some supporters of hers. Yeah, she don't give a fuck. No. She's only saying that she's going to give away that one, and it's not even every year. Literally, it's not even every year. It's just like one every 3 years she'll decide to do a giveaway. Deborah Gold says, people also told her to quit touching everything in sight, to stay home and stop spreading her germs all over. Yes. Jane says, remember everyone, speak with your cash. Any brand this monster mentions is a PDF supporting brand. They are affiliated with this vile monster. They have been emailed. Of course they have, Jane. Thank you so much to you and everyone else who does it. Deborah, Alexandra is never too sick to shop or eat. Nope, never. The way she spreads her germs everywhere, touching this, touching that. The empath who cares about everybody. I would love for someone to walk up to her that works in the store and inform her that our store has a new policy and tell her that everything you touch, you buy. Oh, wouldn't that be fucking brilliant? It's really sad how she thinks everything is cheap. In her world only. She knows what's going on in the world. She does not care. It's all about her. People are struggling, can't buy much food, pay bills, utilities, don't know how to buy their children something for Christmas. She's very unrelatable. When I see her, I only see disgust, self-entitlement, selfishness, narcissism, and I have a few more. Oh, so do I, Deborah. And I can't mention the other ones, but I think we're along the same page. Thank you for that comment. JB says the continual attempt by Alex to fill her void is getting so old. And it will continue, JB. I see that this will not stop. This is just going to go on for as long as she can breathe. Anonymous says, agreed, she'll never be happy. She'll never be happy. Too busy trying to prove people wrong. Yep. Betty Boop. Betty Boo. I keep calling her Betty Boop. Oh my God, I'm going to say it again. Alex, those dresses are for a 9-year-old, not a 30-plus-year-old woman. Yep. Apparently, they had dresses like that to match in little girls' dresses as well. So she might do that maybe next year. If she has a girl, she'll probably dress the girl up like her, poor thing. And Stuart, unless you're Santa's wife. Yeah, that's so damn true. They are Santa's wife dresses. Nancy England, must be so nice to go to the stores every day and buy all day. Every day, me and my fella buying the grand babies stuff now so we can make sure they have a good Christmas. It's about seeing their little faces on Christmas Eve morning, all smiley with joy. Absolutely, Nancy. What a beautiful comment. Nora Torres says, it's so funny how she had to make sure the weather permitted her to leave her groceries in the car while she goes in Michael's, but when it was 100 degrees out and was not even a thought to leave Bruno in the car. Yeah, that's a good one. Nora Torres, that's a good one. In the car repeatedly. Yep. SA84SO says, why is the first dress giving Shirley Temple? Because it was. You are too old for that style dress. I know, it's fucking ridiculous. Also, when she held the dress up against herself, it was way too small. Agreed. BJ Park. Shirley was on fire. I know I was in a bad mood. She was on fire in this one. Thank you. Laura, New York for you. I loved it. You guys like when I'm in a bad mood. Oh, I've got just absolutely no fucking patience with her. Random Sarcasm says, I just laughed out loud when you lost it over the gingerbread man wearing a shirt. Yep. I despise Chopper. MJ Poe says, didn't she make a post that her and her son were sick? Why isn't she home taking care of him? She obviously dropped him off at daycare. She did. She's one of the ones that take her children to daycare and take their children to school because they don't want to have them at home with them. She's one of those parents. Deborah Ann Gold says, everyone take a drink every time she says cozy, iconic and magical. Oh my gosh. Okay, I got to go. I'm drunk now. Yep. Amber's BPD crash out. You need a taking plate. Yes, she does need a taking plate. She does need a taking plate. I know I said that. Shelley, you're hilarious. If she was to have a girl, she wouldn't have her in onesies and would take professional photos of her. Absolutely, I believe that too. She will totally forget about Anderson, just like she forgets about Bruno. Yep. Amara says, for sure, if Alex had a daughter, she would ensure the two of them were wearing coordinating, if not matching outfits. Ooh, I hate it when people do that. Yes. Hips don't lie. Seriously, what is she going to film next month? We're already tired of seeing Christmas stuff, and it's not even Thanksgiving yet. Anonymous says, absolutely. Heather Heaney says, I know it's going to be shopping every vlog. Well, according to some of her stands, they love it and they're all there for it. MJB says, hi MJB, Alex is sitting in her car at the beginning of the vlog. Her cheeks are round. Yep. And I see the filter is working because the double chins have disappeared and her neck is slim. Why can't the filter slim her cheeks? Maybe there's just some things that the filter cannot slim, and her cheeks are one of them. Little Miss Free P, my theory most likely true. I wouldn't put it past her. She's planting the seed now of these small pregnancy hints. So whilst the surrogate is pregnant, and is awaiting the 3-month clear, she is also obsessed with the colour pink, as she most likely has had gender selection for a girl. Not sure how it works in the USA, if possible with surrogacy. I think it might be. So when she announces, if she can turn around, she can turn around and say, all the pink buying was manifestation, guys. Yeah. And you know what? If she does supposedly say she's having another child, God forbid, it'll be very interesting to see how different it would be, like her going to the hospital and this and that and seeing if she's going to complain more, or is she going to complain more just because we've all said she hardly complained when she was pregnant, and she usually would. Like, you complain about little things like your back being sore and your boobs being big and this sort of stuff, and she never did any of that. Dee Dee, Shelley, you have such a gorgeous voice and laugh. Oh, thank you, Dee Dee. I hate my voice. I always have. Thank you so much. Deborah Ann Gold says, agree. Thank you, Deborah. Nancy England, me too. You love Shelley's voice. Thank you, Nancy. You're so sweet, all of you. Deb says, Shelley, I just wanted to say, oh, I love your voice and laugh. You have the type of voice that would be great as a voiceover for a book, especially a children's book. Oh, maybe I should look into that. I could fall asleep listening to your voice. Oh, wow, that is so sweet. It's so soothing. In fact, at night, that's what puts me to sleep, in a good way, of course. My husband agrees. Keep up the good work. I love your videos, especially on good old Alexandra. Thank you, Deb. Thank you, everyone. I was very kind. Pink Lemonade says, I noticed that Ya's grandma didn't get a look in for a frame with a photo. Yeah, of Anderson. Yep. Amber's BPD crash out. You can tell his family doesn't like her. Laura Lee says, yeah, that was so rude. She didn't get anyone in his family a frame. Lisa Georgie says, they have class and she would never hold an adult conversation. She shortens words, babbles like a baby, and when nervous, uses an accent of her choice. True, Lisa. Deborah Gold says, she'll cover them in icing and eat every single one of them. Anne Stewart says, next time it'll be Christmas bark and cookie decorating edition. That's true. How many times has she done that fucking Christmas bark? She does it every year. Deborah says, yay and yawn. Insert sarcasm here. A flower pot. It's wild to me that Alex took time to announce her concern for food pantries being in jeopardy during this time, and she has only donated once. She could be donating every week, and she could have challenged her viewers to do the same. A woman who lives in $1 million house is only capable of donating one grocery bag to her local food pantry. Yeah, because narcissist. Yeah, narcissist and selfishness. Maddie B says, love the Curvy Show. Thank you, darling. I'm going to upload another one later. I loved watching that growing up in the UK. I love it too. Lovely Steph, touch. You know she was super spreader in 2020. Abso-fucking-lutely. Nancy England says, hello, Shelley. It's 7 p.m. here, and I'm so glad to watch another from you. I love your content. Thank you so much, love. And yes, I like Curvy Bride's video. Great. Violet Sterling says she doesn't care a bit that someday Anderson will see her videos and see how disappointed she is that he is a boy from the second she found out the baby was male. Sometimes a parent may have a preference, but when the baby is born, they love it so much, they are so happy and they don't care at all what the gender is. But she has never let up about her preference and her disappointment before he was born and ever since he was born. I feel that this is why the selfish bee treats him the way she does. If she has a girl, Anderson will see the difference between how she treats her and how she treats him. He will know. He is so beautiful and cute and sweet, but she doesn't care. Alex thinks that she should have whatever she wants, and I feel she blames him for not being a girl. Of course, because it's always someone else's fault, and so I shouldn't blame God. Lisa Georgie says she took any joy for a 1-year-old child. She took any joy for a 1-year-old child to experience. As long as her heart is full, she's happy. Yeah, and her stomach. She will decide when traditions begin, saying he is too young now. She's keeping him away from her tree. My 1-year-old grandson loves touching ornaments and smiles at the angels. We are doing Elf on the Shelf, and it's not too soon. She is a selfish piece of shite. She sure is. Patty Pop. Yippee, another video from our Shelley. It's a hard one, just barely got through Nella's and she skipped a lot. Thanks, hun, couldn't got through it without you. You're welcome, Patty. Anonymous, she's going to the same stores. I'm already sick of Christmas because of the internet girlies. I'm sick of it because of her. I really don't watch. I mean, you can see my thing is all here. I watch a lot of different stuff, very, very different stuff. You can see on my playlist is, it's not really a playlist, but it recommended stuff to me. So it's a lot of paranormal, a lot of documentaries on murderers and stuff like that, and you know, and ghost hunting, which I do love too. The only girls I watch are Amberlynn, which she's hardly making at the moment, and I forgot her name, Chantal. She doesn't know Christmas at all, so thank God for that. And Alexandra, and she's the only one that does the shopping. So apart from those girls, I really don't watch anyone else. Oh, and FFG. And there's some shit going down there as well with FFG at the moment. Alright, she's going to the same stores. I'm already sick of Christmas because of the internet girlies. And Stuart, her gingerbread village has expanded to a small country. Deb, her pink dress with the bow reminds me of whatever happened to Baby Jane. It does. Laughing my ass off. It fucking does. Flower pot. I cannot stand people who try to defend influencers spending excessive amounts of money by stating that it's their job. No, it's not their job to shop and consume. I wonder if the people who defend Alex understand that she is not their friend. Her only goal is to make money, and that's it. They're too stupid like her to understand anything like that, Flower Pot. Ray78, I hope I say your name right. Ray78G says, she's like a parrot. She bears a word and just repeats it. I want to hear what word that is.
It's like,
oh my God. Oh, iconic. Oh my God. Oh, that fucking word. That word. And, you know, she's very proud when she talks like that because she really does think she's saying something, Ray. She really does, thinks that she's talking intelligently. Jen Myers says, Big Al has taken the joy out of all holidays because of watching her and overconsumption. Now, those two dresses, good Lord, the pink one especially, all that's missing is a big lollipop in her fat hand. Thanks, Shelley. You're welcome. Deb159, laughing my ass off. I'm telling you, she reminds me of the old movie called Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. Someone else said that before. All she needs is a big bow in her hair. Jen Myers with those blush cheeks, hell yes. But girl can't even be close to Bette Davis. No, she wishes. That performance in the movie was A+ and a classic in my book. It's fucking brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, that movie. Hips don't lie. Those dresses look like Little House on the Prairie nightgowns. They do. And I love Little House on the Prairie. And yes, they do. Jen Myers, those were at least classy looking on the Ingalls. That's so fucking true. Jen Myers, that is so damn true. Now, I am a huge fan of Little House on the Prairie. And when hubby and I went to America 2 years ago, we actually went and saw I love Michael Landon. We actually went and saw the cemetery where Michael Landon was buried in Los Angeles, out of the main part of Los Angeles, and it was so moving, and it was absolutely, he's in a mausoleum, but I've never seen such a beautiful cemetery in my life. It was unbelievable. It was huge. It was clean. It was immaculate. And I think most of it was Jewish, and they had a part for people who weren't Jewish. It was such a beautiful, beautiful cemetery. And it was one of my goals before I died that I wanted to see Michael Landon's grave, and we actually went and did it. Okay. MJB says, oh, look, she's not shopping at Aldi's because it's for her, but donated groceries are from the cheaper store. Of course they are, MJB. Of course they are. Anonymous, did anyone catch the filter in the last vlog when she was in bed? Her hair was disfigured in her glasses on one side. She's definitely using a slimming filter. Anonymous, I don't think anyone is going to disagree with you there, love. We all know she's using them. Nicole says, my favourite thing is when you audibly gasp when you see something she points out or likes. It cracks me up. Nicole, you know it's true, yeah? It's not fake. You know it's all true. God, look at Priscilla, would you? Jesus, she's looking deformed. She really looks deformed. She needs to give up on all that. Just age gracefully, for fuck's sake. Okay, so that was... We all know what Nicole's favourite is now. Every time I gasp, I'm going to think of you. MJB, in my opinion, she's probably never going to really bond with Anders until she makes him obsessed over the same things she enjoys. Food shopping, theatre, TV shows. Poor kids. Those aren't bad, but they are her passion. And she should grow into what he likes. That's right. I feel that's probably what a nasty Nancy passed down to Big Al. Probably. And remember, she keeps saying he's going to be a theatre kid? Laura Lee, even though she said she's a theatre kid, she doesn't even mention going to the theatre. No. She's a fucking loser. She doesn't go out of her house to even see a fucking movie. Hardly ever. Watching shows on TV or YouTube, I bet she couldn't name 5 shows that were on Broadway. Nope. And hang on. The helicopter mum. Also, is anyone else sick of her touching everything and pointing at things and at stores and just having her hand in every video shot? So annoying. Of course we are. LEMS says, I'm having thoughts of her allowing her son to destroy the toy aisle once he refuses to be contained in a cart. Deborah Gold says she's a wannabe hand model like George Costanza. Oh, from Seinfeld. All right, give me a sec, guys. I'm just going to have some drink. Okay, Polly Pocket. Your first pause on Big Al has me rolling. All I could think was she'd look like a bad Jennifer Coolidge. Hang on. Who's Jennifer Coolidge? I've heard of her, but I don't know who she is. Pardon my ignorance. If I see her, I'll probably know her. Jennifer Coolidge. Oh, I love her. I love Stifler's mum. Your first pause in Big Al has me rolling. All I could think of was she looks like a bad, yeah, because she's pretty, Jennifer Coolidge. Impersonator, the legally blonde, quite immediately popped into my head. You look like the 4th of July. Makes me want a hot dog real bad. Anyone else, or was it just me? Also, I noticed in an earlier video she isn't wearing the Anderson charm. I bet he pulled it off and either put it in his mouth or was about to. Would prompt her to all about choking hazards. Lord knows she never cared before. That's right. How many times have I mentioned that fucking little picture of Anderson that can come off so easily? Malaren says Reef Barry's she's got to be trolling. And when you say Mr. Burns, we know exactly what you're referring to. Oh yeah, we'll get into that. That's on Reddit. The helicopter mum says she's so dumb. She says that Yari's at army this weekend. That's not the proper way to say it. Oh my God. He is away for his drill weekend. I know because my husband was in the military and that's what they call it. Shaking my head. Are you surprised though? Hips don't lie. Drives me insane when she says this. Jane says she says that to rage bait. What a pathetic case she is. Yep. Nell 7697, when I dated a guy in the military drill, was always first weekend of the month. Sometimes it changed to accommodate holiday. But yeah, seems random. I wonder if he tells her that to get away. Could be. I don't blame him. Nicole says, yes, drives me insane. Laura Lee says to Nell, these vlogs are usually a little behind. I believe he also goes on the first weekend of the month. Oh, okay, maybe it does. Who knows? Yes, H1Z says, speaking of dying from, is it COVID? My healthy 42-year-old son with a wife and 2 tiny tots had it in late April a few months ago. He owns his own company. He stayed home for 2 weeks and he is cleared to return to work. Good. He went to work for a few days. The second week of May, he was in the bedroom. Oh my God, and collapsed. He had a full-on grand mal seizure. Never had them before. Shit. He was in a coma in ICU for 17 days. Jesus Christ. A total of 20 days in hospital. It was deemed as a result of the previous illness. This disease is not gone and people are still getting it. I know. Shelley, please don't feel bad for being you. I enjoy your snark. I agree as well. You are a trooper to watch this for us so we don't have to. Love you. Love you too, sweetheart. I am so sorry to hear that. And I'm hoping to God that he is much, much better. April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Okay. He must be a lot better now. Thank God. Jesus, that's bloody frightening. Thank you so much for telling me to keep being myself. Is that what you said? Please don't feel bad for being you. Yeah, because sometimes I talk too much. All right, random sarcasm. Not a single veggie in that car. Nope. She's passing down bad habits to Anderson. Yep, and there's not a single veggie on his plate either. Loretta Green, I loved the snarky comments from you, Shelley. It's always the truth about Rasputia and sad lifestyle. Have a wonderful evening, beautiful, with Sinatra and your husband. Oh, yeah, my dog's name's Elvis. Sinatra was Priscilla's dog. But thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, Loretta. I appreciate it. Rasputia, the silverback. In my words, I reckon she's pregnant. Oh, God, no, in my words. Please no. Please don't. I reckon she's pregnant and we'll announce it on day 1 of the Vlogmas. Then the surrogate must be pregnant. We will all suffer listening to her complain for the whole month. Amber's BPD crash out. I think this also, she's definitely pregnant. Please no. Nicole, I don't think I could cope. I'm not ready for her to be pregnant again. Nicole says she didn't say she started her period though, right? Didn't she say she started her period though right after Halloween? I could be wrong. No, you were right. But what she says and what's the truth is 2 different things, love. In my words, she did, but she always lies. Exactly. Ray says, Miss Piggy Christmas. Yep. Eat More Twinkie says she could have a liquid breakfast or solid breakfast or liquid lunch, then a small dinner. Yeah, but she wouldn't feel satiated. Or a few crispy DCs, Deborah says. Anonymous. She shouldn't be able to consume all that soda. Diet or not on weight loss surgeries. Yep. Eat more Twinkies and not Sister Anonymous. Exactly. If I drink anything like soda, it's kombucha and it takes me all the day for one 16-ounce bottle over ice to flatten it out. Just Living says she never mentions her husband's family. She's getting her family a keepsake ornament. But not his grandma. Something's weird here. It seems like they never get to see to see each other. Tara says from Country Shade Tree, if I remember correctly, he actually goes every Sunday to see his grandmother. Yeah, without her, he takes Anderson, and without her. MJB, I wonder if she can filter 3358 herself because it's a paid partnership or gifted. Ah, yeah, you're right. She probably still does it, thinking that they're not going to know. I've heard you're not allowed to delete comments with a post like that too. So I hope the comments bring it. So do I. MJB says, Shelley, the reason she's doing it is because she's overcompensating. I think because she's stuck in loveless marriage from a partner that will never fulfill her, and stuffs her feelings with food gaining to obesity, tries to hide it from herself and her family by decorating. She thinks it will distract her from reality. I'm going to click on that in a minute. All right, let me click on that and see what that is you're referring to. It's probably just shopping, yeah.
Still buying more stuff.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I know. But come on. Can't she be fulfilled by now, for fuck's sake? With how much she's bought? Flowerpot says, I heard that people who undergo weight loss surgery are more likely to transfer their addiction to something else. Shopping, gambling, alcohol, etc. She clearly didn't get... Well, I heard that people undergo weight loss surgery are more likely to transfer their addiction. Not everyone who has weight loss surgery has an addiction. People can just overeat, which is what I did. It wasn't like an addiction that I had to. Oh my god! It's just that I overate on certain things, and I loved my pasta. So it's not everyone that has a weight loss surgery has an actual addiction. Now, Flowerpot, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that to be nasty or harsh against what you've written here. I'm just letting you know, just in case you don't know. To something else, shopping, gambling, alcohol, etc. She clearly didn't get therapy before she needed prior to her surgery. That's exactly right. Her mental issues are still alive and well, and it shows through her lifestyle and her daily choices. I'm sure being a wife and a mother don't help her since she can't cope with any kind of stress. Yep, and she's planning baby number 2. Michelle Gordon, I wonder if she's ever tried intermittent... Michelle, you got to be joking. You are joking, right? Intermittent fasting. She'll think she's starving to death. A churro says, watching her shop is the exact reason I try to take the second or third item. Yeah, plus a sprinkle of OCD, lol. I never take the one at the bottom unless I have to. So gross. Sorry, at the front unless I have to. So gross. It's like a magic little wand pans down and the box literally says magic wand. Got to GTFO, laughing out loud, shut up and stop touching everything. Talk about Captain Obvious. I've got to see. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. And I think
like a magical little wand for turning on your Christmas lights. So it looks like...
Fuck, she's a dumb bitch. Country Shade, I would love to know if any of the Reddit sleuths have calculated how much she has spent on decor this year. Again, Tara from Country Shade. Alex, the light bulbs are felt too, Dumbo. I think she called them string, didn't she? Tara says, remember that 2025 was the year of me, Ya, and Anderson.
Dedicated for your lounge room.
Looks very bare, so I ended up getting the pink velvet bow garland.
Oh my god! Dear Jesus! Dear Jesus! Did I read that one? Right, Nancy England says, another comment, I'm sorry. No, don't be sorry, Nancy. But I was sick of Halloween and I had a bad stomach. I was sick on Halloween and I had a bad stomach bug and I didn't leave my bed for 4 days or my house. And she goes out about touching everything in the stores and spreading sickness all over the stores. And she dare careless. She's very, very careless and she is crazy. I hope you feel better, Nancy. Heather Heaney says, I don't think she puts her sleeves like that to hide her watch. She does it because the Kardashians do it. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's one reason not to do it. And she loves Chloe K. Also, other influencers do it and she has to feel like she has to do it to feel accepted. She just never can be herself. Nope. It's sad to see someone else so lost and living her life of lies. New York Steph, 100%. 1966, Alison, what makes McDonald's crispy DC so good? I've had one and tastes like just like a DC. The DC in a can, very cold, much better. Shelley, you crack me up. I find myself laughing so much with the things that you say. I love it. I always look forward to your videos. Thanks for the suffering. Saying thanks for the suffering to make great videos. You're welcome, Alison. Thank you for appreciating me, darling. Michelle Gordon, I really don't get all the pink decor for Christmas, neither do I. Like, yes, I'm a girl and I like pink, but I much prefer red and green and gold and silver for Christmas. Save the pinks and pastels for Easter and spring decor. That's true. Very true. Malaren says, I love hearing the pause and play sound when you're commenting. Laughing out loud. The more snark, it intensifies. Oh, okay. Anonymous, where are all these black and white nostalgic Christmas decorations that Nancy supposedly has? Did she say that? Jax in the box says the gluttony is strong in this one. Absolutely. And Stuart, is she auditioning for Whatever Happened to Baby Jane Projects? You think she even knows that fucking movie? Whatever Happened to Baby Jane? I know it's way before her time, but people who are younger than me have heard about it. She wouldn't have loved that movie, Foster Mum says. So do I. And Kathy VF says, I don't want to be negative, especially when it concerns a child, but I do think something is seriously wrong with Anderson. So sad. It's very sad. Sylvia Bustos, her flying monkeys need to realise that views are views, whether good and bad. If they keep attacking anyone with an opinion and run them off, that's money she won't have to keep buying and making these boring ass videos. That's right. But they're so fucking attached to her like it's her sister, they feel they need to defend her. Malaren says, Ya is allowing her manic behaviour. Yep. Amber's BPD crash out. He's checked out. Ray says at 8:21 there was an increase in infections and diseases every stop she made. Absolutely there was. All right, so let's go back to my channel. And I don't think I have many comments on this one, so it shouldn't be as long. Oh, hang on.
Just like stringing it.
That's the one I just did. Sorry, guys. That's the one I just bloody did. Silly me. Oh, no, that one. Yeah, this one. The Reddit React. Okay. Alright, so it's only 29 comments. I don't mind if you guys don't want to react to my Reddit Reacts. You guys don't have to pop in the comment section, but I feel like I need to read them because otherwise they're just going to sit there and I don't want you guys to think I've ignored them. Jennifer Bueller says, I have 3 kids and carrying them around and holding them was one of the best parts. Absolutely. There's nothing more beautiful than holding a child. The feeling, I mean. And my greatest joy and purpose in life has been being a mum. They are grown now, but we still are so close and affectionate, and it means the world to me. That is beautiful. Sounds like you have beautiful children, and that's how you've raised them. Not Today says, at 3:06, who cares if she sanitizes her hands? It's the droplets flying out of her nose as she speaks. Her lisp is spraying everywhere. It's microscopic. Anyone with a compromised immune system is always on guard. Yeah. You would have thought after the video period, people like Alex would have learned something. I am not immune compromised, but I can't afford to be sick, so I eat right, stay away from Walmart and Target. It's basic common courtesy that you stay away when you are sick. No one wants your booger fingers handling everything. Alex will be that parent that will fling their sick kid, out of the car and speed away from school and daycare. Abso-fucking-lutely. And she did. She would have put him in daycare while he was feeling sick. Alex sweats non-stop. She's a mouth breather and likes to play with her phone in the bathroom. She's patient 0. Alex is sick a lot, one cold after another. Her only content is shopping non-stop, so even sick, she will continue to go out and spread her yuck. People stay home when they are sick. Work, shopping, special events get missed. That's right. It's just basic common decency, yeah. To someone who has a brain, not today, but she doesn't have one. BJ Puck, lighting my candles tonight like old times. Oh, like Priscilla. Remember you used to light your candles for her? Will you light them for me? Nancy England, good evening, Shelley. And yes, I agree with you. Alexandra stands as bad as she is in the way they run their comments. They run her comment section and bark at anyone who says anything negative about Alexandra and her. And them are so annoying. And you are the best, Shelley. I love your snark. You are my favourite lady on here. Thank you, Nancy. You're a sweetheart. Delphinius. Alex doesn't get Anna's brand deals because for all her myriad faults, Anna is not boring. That's right. You're exactly right. She's cringy, embarrassing, and super annoying, but never a dull moment. That's very true. Scene. Yes, that's right. Anna does go out there and try, even though she considers herself an athlete, her ego. We can see she's actually physically doing something, and it's funny to watch. Violet Sterling says, true. Dee Dee. Wow, you are spoiling us, Shelley. Love Reddit. Alex wants to get so much cheap crap so she can have the family traditions and pass them down to her kids. Like these are heirlooms and she's part of the Kennedy family. What a joke. I love that one. Oh, Dee Dee, I love that comment. Not Today says, I love it. The best of Reddit and the great Shelley. Super combination. Thank you, sweetheart. Raw. Sorry, I'm still laughing at the comment. Raw Rauch says, I feel like more and more people are rightly getting disgusted with what's going on with Anderson. People are not holding back how they feel. No, but it's still not changing her and doing anything, is it? Reliable Rebel says, another thumbs up, Shelley. Thank you, darling. Nerdy Bernardin, the fact the stands jump on people on behalf of a grown woman is so insulting. If I were Alex, I'd address their behaviour and ask them that they could not do stuff like that. Absolutely. They're mean and full of vitriol towards people who give constructive feedback. It's truly interesting. Yep. Natalie J says, yes, Tara, please reach out to Shelley and the rest of us. We actually care and would love to help. Now, I don't know if she has commented. I haven't seen her name so far, but she may have. We'll have a look. We actually care and would love to help. I try to always donate as much as I can, especially during the holidays. I cannot imagine being unable to be able to make Christmas for my kids, not be able to make Christmas for my kids. No one should go through that, especially right now with our crap economy, assuming in the US. Enigma replies, I just checked Tara Denise's YouTube page. She lost her mum in October too. Oh, Jesus. This poor lady, my heart is breaking. I am on a tight budget, but would love at least to give her grands something off her Amazon wish list and maybe something to make her smile for a brief minute. I know how hard it is losing those we love and trying to keep going. God bless you, Enigma. And same with you, Natalie. Doesn't look like she's reached out though. Veronica Collier, in my opinion, one of those reasons that Ma Dukas is buying views so hot and heavy right now for her channel is because she's hoping these brands will actually believe that people are watching her channel. I think it should be illegal to buy fake views. I think it should too. I don't know why anyone would want to buy fake views. I just don't get it. And put fake comments on your channels in order to make money. It is a fraud. Apart from, they do it to make money, I suppose, don't they? They shouldn't be allowed to make money off bots. Ariana Paul, families are shopping with their little kids to Michael's around this time to look at the cute Christmas decorations, so she could be getting those kids sick. She couldn't give a fuck. Jen Myers, Shelley, another great reaction as usual. Thank you, Jen. AM, I wouldn't give money to some random commenter either, to be honest. Well, that's why I asked for her, what do you call it? Not PayPal. What do you call it? Sorry guys, I'm so tired. I've had such a long day. I know you're yelling it at the screen. I can hear you guys all yelling it. I can't remember. I can see it in front of me, and I can see it when they put them on Facebook. You guys know what I'm talking about, yeah? I can't remember the name of it. The thing that when they raise money. Anyway, Enigma says, Shelley, that picture of 517 is a picture of a bot farm. People pay them to boost channels and can use scripted answers or act in certain ways, like attacking comments and posts. Shelley, that picture, 517, of a bot.
social media, especially Twitter. Yeah, I know. X, but stupid name.
Thank you so much. Is that what it is? A bot farm. People pay them to boost channels. Oh, and can use scripted answers. Oh, okay, gotcha. Thank you so much, Enigma. Is that what that is? Thank you. October Dreams. I never thought of giveaways. It's so true. She can be doing at least 2 big ones a year. Oh, for fuck's sake, she could be doing way more than that too. Wow, even doubles, triples things. Yeah, she has. She does. That's right. She saves for them when they run out. Eat more Twinkies. After my weight loss, I was going through my bigger clothes. They were still in excellent condition. No stains, strips, tears, snags, or stains, and donated them all to the women's group home in New Jersey City. New Jersey City. I think it was meant to be I'm still donating. I'm still donating as I'm going through my winter clothes now. I once quickly thought about trying to sell them for cheap, but I was like, if I can deal with not getting the few dollars that the ladies could use them much more, I would benefit from selling them. Ladies, more than I would benefit from selling them. God bless everyone for a beautiful and peaceful holiday and Christmas season. Same to you, darling. It's a beautiful message. When I lost my heaps of weight on my gastric sleeve too, I did the same. I think it was 3 huge, massive bags I took down to St. Vincent's de Paul. Sunny days. If Big Al Dukas is ill, did she send Anderson to daycare? Yes, she sure did. He may well be carrying germs. He may be starting with something and not feeling 100%. I would keep my child home if there was sickness in the home. Yeah, that's you because you're normal. Violet Sterling, I love this content as we get to see lots of comments and pictures that tell the truth about Alex and all the other clowns in her inner circle. So do I. Maddie B. Shelley, you are the hilarious. Thank you, Maddie. Thank you, gorgeous. Lisa Georgie gives me love hearts. Back at ya. Nicole says, I would like to help this woman if we can find out if she's legit. And Lisa Greenlee gives me smiles. Thank you, beautiful friends. All right. Now that we are here, that we are finished, let's get into All right. Let's start from the top. Yorimichi, does anyone else dislike the reactor's narrative on this? Alex is crazy, spender, grifter, and maybe she's in credit card debt. I actually don't care. The narrative that really irks me is that someone else, especially a family, could be so much more deserving of that money in that moment. I'll try to explain. I don't think Alex deserves it either. But life, it's not fair. And the word deserving rubs me the wrong way. She's making money by horrible methods, but it's hers. I think most people have some pretty bad financial habits in real life, no matter income. I can be pretty big spender, not on the plastic fast fashions, but still, do I deserve that less than the family down the street, even if I can afford it? I don't know. It's so much about families struggling here at the moment, but the ones I see in town or grocery shop have the worst habits ever when it comes to buying plastic shit, eating fast food, and generally try to keep up with the Joneses. I guess I'm a bit tired of the narrative that families deserve and the rest of us have to manage as the best we can. That's a very confusing comment that I literally can't make out neither here nor there what she's trying to say. Maybe it's because I'm so tired. I don't know, but I really... Does anyone else look at the reactor's narrative? And then she doesn't even mention who the reactor is? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know. I don't get it. But anyway, there will always be people struggling. We can't stop living our lives just because people out there are suffering losses, struggling to pay their bills. But she is tone deaf, and I don't even think she has the money she likes to pretend she has. That's why Ya is back at work. Okay. To be honest with you, I'm not really interested in that comment. No offense to this lady here. Using her son for exclusive subscribers only content. Subscribe to see exclusive content. Yep, that probably could be it. I want to be... nothing surprises me. It really fucking doesn't. So she truly is gross. She's already using Anderson, maybe standing, to reel in subscribers, which is not surprising considering this is Big Al we're talking about. She's still using Anderson for profit. I guess that's his only role in her life now and will be for the future sibling. Make Mama Duca's money. I hope this scam ends up not lasting long. So she wants her haters to subscribe and then repost it here so we can all be the villains she wants us to be. When really she's the one posting his face when that is her rule she set for herself. That's right. We didn't set that rule. We didn't set the rule. She set it. She's the one that said she doesn't want her son on there. And she's showing his face half the time anyway. So even if it does come on Reddit, it's not you guys' fault to put it on Reddit. It's not to say that you shouldn't put it on Reddit because she's already put him out there. If she's willing to put him out there, then you guys, it's okay to put him out there. That's what I think. Sad Airline says she's reached a new low. Where is Yar? Does he even care anymore? Nope. Fast Structure. My hot take is that Yar never cared. It was always Alex's idea to keep Anderson offline because she didn't want her haters to make fun of him. However, her desire for validation and admiration is far greater than her discomfort in strangers and making comments about her son. I have always thought that Alex wears the pants and Yar is the yes man. Absolutely. That should be his name. Yes man. Oh my God, I love that because he has no spine. Accomplished Sal, I agree. Any move says right. Also, she clearly stated that it was also so that she would not be criticised for her parenting. That part seems to have been forgotten, but it's there in her original video. In my opinion, that's her main reason for not showing Anderson. She knew that she was a shit parent and didn't want to hear it from anybody. What a loser. I know what happened to Sacred. Shoddy Penalty says, I know. What happened to Sacred? Every time I think she can't do anything worse, she does. She's just hurting herself, her husband and her son. I hope the money brings her a happy marriage and child. It won't. She really is scum. Oh, I couldn't have said it better. Straight to jail. New bio update. Public figure, lifestyle, oh for fuck's sake, plus cozy home creator, plus size fashion, beauty, healthy recipes, that should be in inverted commas, the healthy recipes, your virtual shopping buddy. Wow. Virtual shopping buddy. Holiday obsessed. We know. Oops. God, I went fast, didn't it? Oh my God, someone's on the good ship. Lollipop. Look, giving her. That's a Shirley Temple song. Let's see what they say. A second again. Once again, I have forgotten to silence my phone. Okay, reply later. All right. Being a new mama didn't bring her the views and the attention she thought it would. So that's out. Consumerism is in. The ship sank fast, Lion Queen says. Cod Sensitive says, I did a little digging last night about views and payment and what pays the most. Turns out retail clothing is the biggest source of affiliate income. A creator can make anywhere from 3 to 5% of every affiliate sale. Based on what I played around with, Dukas is probably banking anywhere from 5k to 10k per month, easily making 10k. Trust me, she's easily making 10k per month pre-tax on her YouTube channel, giving her current views. That's a decent living, yeah, but it's nowhere near what she was pulling on her heyday. This estimate also does not take into account other income streams she may have. It's no wonder why she shields the hardest when it comes to clothing. Kindly says she gets all dolled up in 5 layers of makeup and filters to shill. Oh, look at that, Baby Jane. Dukas' makeup in vintage. Whatever happened to Baby Jane? Kim Dale says, healthy recipes? Bitch, everything you eat is beige. Yep. Imagine being morbidly obese for most of your life and thinking you should offer health advice. Yep, that's what's his name? says all the time, Ellen Roberts. Accomplished Sal says, seriously, how does she not get that? If she actually ate healthy recipes, she wouldn't be plus size. Even, not only that, go out and fucking exercise, walk. Even just that one in her bio shows how delusional she is. Yeah, it's not that easy to get into a calorie surplus eating most veggies and lean meat without sauces, little piggy. Without sauces. The very definition of insanity. Alex has never been successful at weight loss and healthy eating. Nobody should look to her for advice for anything. Reminds me of Amber Lynn giving nutrition advice and fake crying when Destiny gained weight. Standard Goo, G-U-R. So right, and imagine looking like a 1,400 pound WHALE, having back boobs like a breeding sow, legs on backwards, looking like a melted candle and offering beauty advice. Oh my God, Standard Girl, that is fucking brilliant. Your comment. 1,000 calories and full of artificial sweeteners. Quirky Effective says, exactly. And why is she no longer posting her healthy recipes on her Instagram, healthy Instagram? It's been a couple of weeks and it's just been normal breakfast plate. What is she up to? And when is she going to reveal it? Please don't tell me she's pregnant. I can't cope. Please don't. Please, I just can't. Oh, God. Yep. Fucking ridiculous. Absolutely fucking hideous. Hideous. And that definitely is photoshopped. Definitely, guys. I mean, look at that. Look how skinny she's done her arm there. And that there, her waist. Her waist isn't like that. Seriously. Get fucking real. Oh, sorry. Pressing the wrong thing. Overgrown toddler. Her eyes don't even look like she's happy to be hailing this. God, she's tragic. Tacky. Yep. I mean, I love bows, but that huge, cheap, shiny polyester satin pink bow utterly looks ridiculous, especially on Alex. She looks like she's wearing a cheap costume. The glaring pink that doesn't match the colour of the plaid of the rest of the dress doesn't help either. Of the plaid dress doesn't help either. It looks like a dress from Temu. It does. Thank you. I have the exact same thoughts on this dress. The satin bow on the flannel dress is not cute. Looks very sheen. Does she have those? Oh, yeah. And she's put those ugly bows back there. Oh, my God. They're fucking horrible. Horrible. Sparkle says, y'all, she has to be trolling with this, right? This is so awful. That fucking bow. She looks like she's wearing a costume. There's no way she actually thinks this is a good look. I don't know. I really don't know if she does think it is. I mean, she also thinks no one calls her ugly. Grouchy picture. Excellent point. That dress is like $150 too. Like, what the fuck? Oh, my God. That's just stupid and out of whack. $150 dress, but Dollar Tree plates. Yep. But remember, she didn't pay for it. She got it sent to her. Cod Sensitive says, this is the dress Dukas wanted to wear for the Christmas photo shoot, but it did not arrive in time. According Cry says, suck on your ring pop, Big Al. Let's see your ballet flats too. I dare you. Resident Sort needs ruffle socks too. Oh, God. And bright pink berets in her hair. Don't give her any ideas. That random pink bow, yeah, is a mess. I know, I normally love bows. If done the right way, it can look so elegant. But this is cheap, ugly mess and doesn't help that Alex makes everything look cheap and tacky. That dress without the bow might look cute, but only on certain body types, and she ain't it. Agreed. Dukas does not have the body for this dress. In real life, she must look like a plaid circus tent in it. Sassy hippie girl. Now she has the clown dress, and now add those plaid thingies she had in her braids. Oh, God. And on her head last vlog when she was in bed. Halloween was over weeks ago, Alex. Why? She has zero sense of style. It's giving, oh, my God, yes! From Little House on the Prairie. Yes, it is. Oh, God. I used to love that bloody show. Wild Ordinary says, freaking beached WHALE. How do you even show your face, you sickening effing COW? Get off the internet. If only. Fashion influencer, my ass. She influences me to buy the opposite of what she shills. Yep. These dresses were sent to her, but she sure still decided on the style and the size. The fact these brands still send her this shit is wild. I just remembered her name, the one in the thing, Nellie Olson. God, she was a great actress. Okay, entrepreneur. Oh my effing God, what the actual fuck is this woman wearing? Was this sent to her? She will literally whore herself out to anyone for some coin. Yep. Yes, she said both dresses were sent to her. I'll admit I sadly gave her a view and watched that vlog. What are you wearing? I can't stand her smoke. Yep. Sending pictures to Daddy, Alex? You forgot your pacifier. Good comment. That's a great comment. Let's see the self-proclaimed theatre kid throw out a few kickball change steps. Oh, yeah. I noticed that on the site. They do mummy and me dresses. Yes, they do. Someone sent it to me of another lady who'd bought it for her and her baby. Praying for another boy for Dukas? Ooh, she looks like one of those DDLG people. Ugh. For pity's sake, put on a bra. Others come to mind. Just give a Crispy D and this is a Crispy D and this. She's auditioning for the remake of Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, and her mum's going for the other sister role, and for the bloke that plays the piano. It's going to be a huge hit. Hey Alex, found your Barbie doll. Oh my God. That's hilarious. More proof that Alex never wanted a boy. She always wanted a girl named Noelle, with a Christmas pregnancy announcement. When she miscarried, she called it a girl. When she did her vision board, she had a girl on it. When she was pregnant with Anderson, she thought he was a girl. Fucking loser. Oh, she did too. That is horrible. Wouldn't you have a boy in there as well? Looking at it it's kind of giving girl. Yeah, you wish. Baby's in there, but she's measuring. I call it a she. It'd be weird if it was a girl. Fucking sad. Christmas gift came late because, we wanted to be Christmas announcement. I've seen a lot of you people say it's a girl. You wished. You fucking wished. You wish, heifer. Hang on, did I pass it? I think I did pass it. Sorry, guys. Where did it go? Oh, yeah. Oh, I saw that, but I thought that was the same one I read before. No. Who is this? Is this Move Suspicious? Yeah, Move Suspicious. I thought so. All right. Oh, excuse me, guys. So, I did some digging, watched her miscarriage vlog again, which I don't believe she had, but in that she said she had an ultrasound and she's measuring. Then she said, I call it a she. It'd be weird if it's a girl, because that's always been what she wanted. Then, when she did her 2024 vision board, the beginning of January, she found out she was pregnant. She had all pink on it and a picture of a baby girl. When she told her mum she was pregnant, she said it was late Christmas gift because she really wanted a Christmas pregnancy announcement. She was wearing pink during this time constantly and doing her old wives' tales, making sure to answer questions so it would turn out being a girl. When she found out the gender, she was devastated, and all her excitement and enthusiasm vanished, and we actually saw that. She was manic, thrilled over the moon before she got the gender results, but once it was confirmed to be a boy, she was already checked out. She never wanted Anderson. She didn't even have a boy name picked out because that's not what she manifested. She felt gypped and betrayed, and as soon as Anderson was born, she was already showing resentment and bitterness towards him. This is disgusting to watch. This poor little boy has been unloved, neglected from birth. He has been put in his dark room alone in his crib to let self-soothe, clapping and sucking his thumb because mummy doesn't want him. He can't even crawl, stand or walk due to neglect and abuse. But now she's back to wearing pink, manifesting and obsessing over another baby, wanting a girl, and a Christmas pregnancy announcement. I'm almost positive it's coming. Alex repeats patterns. If you watch what she done in the past, she is doing all of that now. She doesn't want a daughter. She wants a prop and to continue the effed up mother-daughter cycle that started with her and Nancy. Move Suspicious says facts. She loves the idea of having a girl, but she'll treat her exactly like Anderson when she cries and has basic needs. She just wants a girl so she can dress her up and they can do things together, like her and her mother. And Anderson will be pushed to the side and have to be dealt with Yarman. In any move, Idiot will be in for a world of shock and sorely disappointed. There's very little chance her selfishly stupid plan will happen. Her daughter will never become her best friend for quite a few reasons that I won't even bother going into because I know Dukas reads here and don't want to possibly give her ideas. But Alex's situation was very different. Was very different that her potential daughters would be. And in the end, Alex would just end up with two kids that hate her guts. If she even lasts that long enough to be around for them to get older. Yep, Sadama says exactly. It pains me for her that she stupidly continues to think that having a girl will automatically solve her world problems and that the girl will be her best friend. Why is she already creating a codependent relationship before it even happens? She's so twisted in the brain. You answered yourself there. She's twisted in the brain. If she ends up with a girl, that could be the one to really humble her and take her for a whirlwind of calling out her bullshit. She won't be able to just delete and block her daughter then. Instead, she's going to hate and be resentful that she didn't turn out the way she'd like. Pure Air says she obviously doesn't know that girls usually gravitate to their father and boys to their mother. I can see Yar doting on a girl. Giselle Gabrielle says, and I can see her giving unfair and unnatural favoritism to a girl when Yar is not around. Yep, this is nothing more than an accessory for her. She seems so mad that Anderson is only useful when she can plan a birthday party. Even when she knows Anderson was a boy, she kept saying that maybe the ultrasound was wrong. I remember that. And a girl will surprise her. Sacred Strength says, even after they did the big test that can't go wrong, she said it could go wrong. Delusional. I mean, damn, I love boys as much as my girl. She's effed up. Move Suspicious says, exactly. She tried to play it off like she was happy either way. Like, girl, stop. All her eggs were in that basket and she flipped out with a meltdown off camera. And I recall when she was excited during her gender reveal with the family as well. Wasn't excited, yeah. It was meh. Of course it was meh when she said it was a boy. First, she kind of threw a fit when they called her with the test results, if I remember. She read them. She was hoping it was a girl on the delivery table. I don't remember that. What an ass. Yeah, she looked at she actually even titled it. She titled it a title that said she accidentally found out what they were having. Alright, now where's this Mr. Burns gone? Is she going to be in here? Who remembers this? Yes. She looks fake. What's fucking new? She always is. Okay, we've seen that one. I've read that out. Where's Mr. Burns one? Come on, she's got to be here. And take Mr. Burns off. Ah, here she is. How on earth is this her best friend? The best things in life are free. All you need is presence and the right mindset to see them. Yep. That might be true, but she's still fucking annoying. And Alex is nothing like her. Nothing like her. In that way of not being a greedy person. Do they live in different states from each other? Yep. I think that's why this friendship still exists, because it seems like anyone who ever was close to Alex and that Alex called friends in vlogs from the past no longer exist. I think she lives in Pennsylvania. I remember a vlog of Alex going to Philadelphia to visit her. It's Pittsburgh. Yeah, don't say we golly. Well, golly, I'm a native born Yinza. I'm here too. Hey, neighbour. Those eye wrinkles cry, child no more, for she is Mrs. Clattershanks, the old spinster living in the disappointment room. Is that young Ariana Dumbledore all grown up? Laughing myself, shut up, the way I just cackled. I was going to make a Lady Stoneheart joke, but I felt it would be too niche. I think Lily only hangs around her for social media clout for her first florist shop, so she can at least get some exposure. She has no other friends. I think her and this girl, who I can't even remember her name, grew up together. Lily. Yep. I feel like it's a last resort. They're both cringe grifters who don't have a real career. She does actually. She's a florist, I think. I have the feeling that Lily may be too nice to cancel her friendship with Alex, right? It's a pity kind of friendship because she knows Alex has no friends and Alex knows how much hate Alex gets online. So she's holding on to the friendship by a thread, and she copes by acting like Alex's therapist and big sister, staying at arm's length. And typical Alex, who doesn't recognise people's true intentions, continues to eat up this friendship. Yep. Delulu. Mission Mess says, Alex always went for friends who I feel she thought was in some way beneath her, like not wearing makeup or just not really pretty. She didn't associate with anyone she felt would outshine her. This is a great point. It is. Absolutely. She's always was the smaller of her bigger friends, especially Gabby. I don't think she was smaller than Gabby, though. No, I don't think she was. Key proposal. Why does she look sick or malnourished? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too judgmental. She does look a bit malnourished, but maybe that's just how she is. No, you're just being observant. She always looks like she needs a blood transfusion. I'm howling, not even hollering on this one. I said that once and got downvoted to hell. She does look unwell. Only one more tapeworm signature. Not sorry, as this is another PDF and filter supporter. Yep. Isn't she a vegan? Yep, that could be why she looks the way she does. Not all vegans look like that though, but she does look very emaciated. Vegan, nothing against that. If you are vegan, but I noticed that they don't look well. Maybe not just a guess. I think she's vegan or vegetarian. Well, she's a fucking weirdo, misfit too. Mr. Burns! I love it. Mr. Burns. This is where Alex steals all her fake empathy and emotional living from. Lily gives her advice that Alex runs with, as if it comes to her originally, I think it's meant to be, through introspect and intelligence. Nope, just another person she siphons from. After the Anders baby vlog and Lily was doing a lot of work, my mind kept going to Girl Crush. She was in Anderson's birthday vlog and she bought that cheap looking flowers even though she had a flower shop. That's right. Skank. Skank. Alright. Let's see what else. Oh, God. Alright, guys. I think that's it for today. This video has gone long enough. And I think I've pretty much... oh, dear Jesus. Alright, we'll get into these. These might be interesting to look at some of the comments on these. But I will do them tomorrow, guys. I'm way too tired now. I'm going to get another react up for you. Might be the curvy one. That's not having to read, so I'll be fine doing that. So thank you all so much again for coming to my channel. Please subscribe if you find yourself watching and you haven't yet subscribed. Please like the video. It does help with the algorithm. I appreciate you all very much. Thank you to everyone on Reddit. Huge shout out to all you lovely ladies. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.